guys, and welcome back to NoBlandMakeup, where we do makeup and body paint tutorials, usually with a cosplay twist, and I swear I'm gonna post one up eventually. Probably this week, actually. So this was actually a video that I recorded a while ago. Listening to the audio in the background, that will be Dramageddon Part 1. So if you guys are interested in how to do a really dark smoky eye with smaller eyes, just keep watching. So I started this off and it already was a fail. What I originally wanted to do was try out one of these milk eye pigments that I got in like one of those Sephora like box things, like a Sephora favorites box, and this did not end the way I wanted it to. Essentially, I wanted to use it as a base for the black eyeshadow, and it looked kind of okay, I guess. The color was really patchy, and then when I put the black eyeshadow on top of it, you still have this like purple glitter that's coming out, which is not a bad look, but it still didn't look nice. So I wound up taking all of that off and just applying some regular eyeshadow primer. So full disclosure, lately I have been using an eyeshadow primer. I've been using concealer, but if your eyelids tend to get really greasy, you can use a primer and maybe even a little bit of powder just to kind of like set it a little bit. So once everything is primed, that's when I went in with some black eyeshadow, and I started at the lower lash line because I really want to make sure that I got enough black eyeshadow there, and then started building it up to the lid. The reason why I did this is because I wanted a little bit more control of where the eyeshadow was, so that way when I started blending, you can kind of go from there. So for anybody wondering why I started off by putting black all over my eyelid, the reason, basically the reason is so that way when I start blending, I have something there already. One thing that I would suggest you do that I forgot to do is to apply like a translucent powder or something, just to make sure that your eyeshadow base that you put on or your concealer isn't sticky, because that'll make everything blend a lot easier. Trust. And then another thing you want to do is when you're blending, if you're going to take a little bit more of that black on the brush, just make sure you start with a little bit, blend it out, see where you're at, and then add a little bit more, so that way you still maintain control, because black eyeshadow is kind of like blue, where if you put too much it starts to look really crazy, and that's not what we're going for right now. Later, but not right now. And then once we have the top situated, for the lower lash line we're going to apply some more black eyeshadow. Shocker! But you want to make sure not to bring it all the way in on the lower lash line, because you want, especially with black eyeshadow, that tends to make your eye look smaller, and I'm trying to make mine look bigger. So for anybody who has small eyeballs. And then because I'm extra, I'm applying some blue eyeshadow. It's like a sparkly eye topper thing to the inner corner. If that is not your jam, you can always do literally any other color. You can do just a more like champagne neutral kind of color, so it's not so crazy. I am crazy, what can I say? And this next part is kind of also a fail. I was really excited when I got these eyeliners from NYX. I went to Ulta, and I usually don't like doing that because they're always mean to me, but I went to Ulta and I was really excited, and these suck. They're so dry, and I mean, you can see they didn't go on super smoothly or anything. So if you want a cheap eyeliner in literally any color, just get some kind of mixing medium and make your own. You can put a little bit of eyeshadow into the mixing medium and create your own liquid eyeliner in whatever color you want. And if you want it to be smoother, just add a little bit more mixing medium, and that would have solved all of my problems. Then once I'm done with the eyeliner disappointment, I went ahead and applied some lashes. If you guys want a full tutorial on how to apply lashes, I'll have that linked in the cards up above somewhere. But that's basically it. I also applied some black liquid lipstick because, again, I am crazy. If that's not your jam, you could always do like a more neutral color, and that would also look really, really nice. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely had fun doing it. I always do. So if you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to see what comes out on my channel next, and let me know what you guys think. Would you do this kind of black smoky eye? Would you not? Tell me why in the comments, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Bye!